Hello, my dear viewers. It is February 28th, a traditional review of events at the fronts of the Ukrainian war. We started from the Avdiivka direction, where our troops continue to crush the enemy's western front cities. Quite successfully, yesterday the advance was also a very wide front. Our troops managed, as you remember. The day before, they did not go to the outskirts of Berdychi or Orlovka. And today, or rather, I beg your pardon, yesterday we entered the territory of these settlements, gained a foothold on its eastern outskirts in the morning. Again, an intense battle continues. The enemy tries to defend himself with rear guards, but gradually retreats back everywhere, where we are. We are attacking in this direction. Everywhere he is backing back, but again he's now using us with large forces, does not attack. Although yesterday, the day before yesterday, I beg your pardon, threw its reserves into the battle. The 47th Brigade tried to knock them out with counterattacks, after which, well, again, the reserves were extinguished by our artillery drones, and after that, he resumed speaking about everything, including sources from the other side that the enemy is preparing a new defense line just behind them. And the aim of the current battles is to delay our troops until this defense line is not prepared. Moreover, Ukrainian channels are talking about the defensive line at Berdychi and Orlovka will be thin. It'll be impossible to hold our troops back, and the enemy will have to retreat far more, essentially to the northwest, which is Ocheretina, Novoselka. The first is Karlivka, quite deep and far from Donetsk. Beyond the thin one, by the way, I'll tell you that the fighting continues, but the enemy hasn't completely retreated from there yet. Well, I have to say that we didn't put much pressure on him here yesterday. Our main focus was on Berdychi and Orlovka. So, if they really do retreat to this line mentioned, then the movement of our troops in the Krasnohorivka area, where they got stuck the day before, becomes logical. For the southern edges of the settlement and continue trying to move forward, yesterday's progress, regretfully was not seen. Nonetheless, already that which was done the day before yesterday. This is very, very important, because if we advance to the line, well, conditionally, Karlovka or Cheretin, then the most logical continuation of this line will be along the Volky River to Kurakov itself, and thus Krasnohorovka here will end up in our control zone. That is, everything here so far indicates that the enemy is trying with rearguard actions to delay us while he prepares a larger defense line, which we talked about with you right after the fall of Avdiivka, as that line where our troops theoretically could advance. That is, in the end, again, this might take weeks. Our troops could reach Kurakov, Karlovka, or Cheretin if we move further, and I think we will definitely try to go further. Let me remind you again of the map which outlined a strike to the north at Ocheretin. It just begs to be done, most likely, considering that our troops are seriously pounding this line with artillery and aviation. We are preparing for this offensive operation. So far, near Avdiivka, everything looks as we expected 10 days ago.